Hey everyone, I've seen these ELAC Uni-Fi Reference speakers popping up all over home theater forums lately, and after spending some time with them myself, I can see why. They're getting a lot of attention for their build quality and sound clarity, so I wanted to give you my take after testing them in my setup. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I think it's always important to read reviews and product descriptions before making a purchase, so be sure to check that out. First off, the build quality is really impressive for the price. These aren't your typical flimsy bookshelf speakers, they've got a solid cast chassis on the 6-inch woofers, which makes a noticeable difference in how they handle bass and mid-range. I've had speakers where the woofer felt like it was just sitting in a cardboard box, but these feel like they're built to last. The dual flared slot port also helps reduce turbulence, so you don't get that annoying port noise when you crank up the volume. I've used these in a medium-sized living room, and they filled the space without needing a subwoofer, which is a big plus if you're trying to keep things simple. I was surprised by how well they performed, considering their compact size. Of course, everyone's room is different, but I think these speakers would work well in a variety of spaces. The three-way design really shines here. You've got a dedicated mid-range driver, which helps with vocal clarity, and the concentric tweeter is a standout feature. Unlike traditional tweeters that sit off to the side, this one is aligned with the mid-range driver, so the soundstage feels more cohesive. I played some jazz records through these, and the piano notes had a natural presence that didn't sound harsh or overly bright. It's the kind of detail you don't always get in this price range. I was impressed by the way the speakers handled complex musical arrangements, with each instrument sounding clear and distinct. If you're an audiophile, you'll appreciate the attention to detail that ELAC has put into these speakers. Another thing I appreciated was the finish. The white baffle with oak sides looks great in a modern or minimalist setup, and the premium feel extends to the binding posts too. They're sturdy and easy to work with, whether you're using banana plugs or bare wire. I also like that ELAC offers these in different wood finishes, so you can match them to your decor without sacrificing performance. The oak and walnut options are both beautiful, and I think they'd complement a variety of room styles. If you're someone who values aesthetics, you'll appreciate the attention to detail that ELAC has put into the design of these speakers. For home theater use, these speakers held their own. I paired them with a modest AV receiver, and the dialogue in movies came through clearly without needing to overpower the system. The imaging was solid, so I could tell where sounds were coming from on the screen, which is a big deal for immersion. They're not going to rattle your walls like a towering floor stander, but for a bookshelf speaker, they deliver surprising depth and detail. I watched a few of my favorite movies with these speakers, and I was impressed by the way they handled the sound effects and dialogue. If you're looking for a good home theater experience without breaking the bank, these speakers are definitely worth considering. Now, they're not perfect for every situation. If you're in a large room or really want to feel the bass in your chest, you might still want a subwoofer. These can handle it, but they're not designed to replace a dedicated low-end system. Also, while the build is solid, they're not tiny, make sure you've got the space for them. They're not as compact as some ultra-minimalist speakers, so measure your shelf or stand before ordering. It's always a good idea to think about the space you have available and the type of sound you're looking for before making a purchase. I also want to talk a bit about the versatility of these speakers. They're not just limited to home theater use, they're also great for music listening. I played a variety of music genres through these speakers, from classical to rock, and they handled each one with ease. The sound is clear and detailed, with a natural tone that doesn't sound harsh or overly bright. If you're someone who listens to music regularly, you'll appreciate the way these speakers bring out the details in your favorite songs. In terms of competition, I think these speakers hold their own against other bookshelf speakers in this price range. They offer a unique combination of build quality, sound clarity, and design that makes them stand out from the crowd. In conclusion, I'm really impressed with these ELAC Uni-Fi Reference speakers. They offer a unique combination of build quality, sound clarity, and design that makes them stand out from the crowd. If you're looking for a new pair of bookshelf speakers, I highly recommend checking these out. Link is below if you want to check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.